fishing news is brought to you by Navionics, Okuma, and Yozori.
It's showtime! Welcome to 2019. I'm Jim Hutchinson with the New Jersey Delaware Bay edition of the Fisherman magazine. We are just finishing setting up for the Garden State Outdoor Sports Show. It kicks off 1 o'clock on Thursday, carries all the way through Sunday. If you're looking for us, the Fisherman's booth is right here in the front door. You cannot miss us. Booth number 327. In fact, I believe we're the only New Jersey fishing publication here at the show, which is what you'd expect, right? Of course, this is an all-outdoor show. It's fishing, freshwater and salt. It's also hunting. Whether you're a bow hunter, shotgun, muzzleloader, whatever, you name it, it is here. The show has been around a long time, for as long as I've been at the Fisherman magazine, going back to 2002. But you'll talk to some of the curmudgeons who'll say, that show ain't what it used to be. Nothing's the way it used to be, my friends. But as far as having hunting and fishing in New Jersey under one roof, this show is it. It is the one. There's nothing like it in the Garden States. Come on out, give it a shot, discount tickets. Get them online before you show up at the show. You can go to gsoss.com. Now, of course, if the marine weather holds up for us, as NOAA is forecasting, Saturday and the first part of Sunday looks pretty darn good. And I would recommend that you look for a blackfish boat. The big news that we had in the time since we did last week's video is a big mama. One of the biggest tog that I know of in recent memory came through Fisherman's headquarters at the beginning of the new year. Dante Magic Tail Soriente was fishing with Paul Hartel someplace east of Barnegat Inlet. I tried to get the numbers. They wouldn't give them to me. 21 pounds. It was actually 20.96 pounds on the Fisherman's headquarters scale. But who said you can't catch monster tog on jigs? Pigs on jigs is what they say. Magic tails, the SNS, tidal tails, bottom sweeper have become a favorite for a lot of folks. The Joe bags and of course tog candy jigs. It is a great way of getting out there and catching tog and using some of the lighter tackle. You're talking about spinning outfits with something along the lines of 30-pound braid, 40 to 50-pound leader material, and about 30 inches of that straight to the jig. Try to eliminate as much hardware as you possibly can. In fact, tie that braid to your leader using something like a uni-to-uni, but stay away from the hardware. It's simple, it's effective, and you catch some big fish, and it's a lot of fun on some of that light tackle with a 3,000 or 4,000 series spinning reel as well. Of course, the traditional ways are working just as well. You know, the Belmar rigs, the snafu rigs, the conventional outfitters. What we're hearing, the white leggers seem to be the best bet of late. Folks are carrying greens, they're carrying white leggers, of course, but they are getting in on some big fish wherever you are. In fact, down in Lewis Harbor, the folks at Lewis Harbor Marina let us know that the Lewistown Lady has been on good fish all week long. It started Monday. Steve Kibler here had a 19.8-pound tog on that boat. And then on Tuesday, we heard of a 17-pounder, same boat. So that's some good news down there on some of those Delaware reef sites. It's a good time to get out there and get your personal best tog. That's what Sal Alongi did last week. He was down off of Cape May County. He was running off of Wildwood, had this personal best, 18.36 pounds. So yes, tog remains a best bet in New Jersey and Delaware as we here head into the second weekend of January of 2019. Lewis, Cape May County, boats out of Manasquan and Shark River as well. I know Ralph Layer and the Last Lady, he said he's running an open boat trip on Saturday. I drove past Belmar Marina the other day. The boats are there. There's so many party boats that are in those slips and waiting to take you out fishing. Again, Saturday looks like a picture-perfect day if you want to get in on some of that offshore action on the blackfish. Now, other options on some of those party boats now. You've got ling, you've got pollock, you've got some offshore cod. Some of the boats are running minimal trips, anywhere from 6 hours to 12 hours or more. Whatever's biting, these boats are getting out there. So there's every opportunity for you to get out there, enjoy that good weather on Saturday, and score. I know if you're looking to score something really big, one of those giant stripers, the action off of Virginia Beach has been epic. Bobby Bowden, Mike Green, Jersey boys, they were fishing on the top dog out of Cape Charles last week, bottomed out a 60-pound boga grip. That's an amazing fish. That was Bobby and Greenie. They measured that fish 60+ pounds and released the fish. Way to go, Jersey guys. By the way, if you want to go chase some of those big stripers down off of Virginia, you might also want to think about stopping by Chincoteague. Spend a couple of days in Chincoteague. Captain Rich from Jersey Hooker Outfitters, he's running a charter down there out of Chincoteague, And from what I hear, he's working some of those offshore tog wrecks all by himself, not another boat in sight, which is kind of a cool idea. We still have a few short stripers in the wash, predominantly Monmouth and Ocean County. I know Island Beach State Park has still been the epicenter. A few fish along the stretch of Long Beach Island as well. Danny DePasquale fishes wherever you might be able to find fish. He's already been into the first stripers of 2019. Again, tins and teasers. Tins and teasers, that's the way it's got to work. I talked to Grumpy earlier this week doing reports at Grumpy's Bait and Tackle in Seaside. He said there's no rhyme or reason. Any time of day could work. You just got to be willing to put in your time on those open beaches. Now, to answer a question, you're allowed to fish for stripers in the front in January and February. You can go on out to the 3-mile line. You just can't target stripers in the back bays and rivers in January and February. But targeting stripers out front is fine. If you're looking to get into the back bays and rivers to catch something that looks like a striper, related to a striper, you might consider perch. Down in South Jersey, the perch bite has been very good. I know Bruce Geringer, he checked in with Absecon Sportsman Center. Dave Scholl's been furnishing him with bloodworms, and they're working. Great Egg Harbor, Mullica. Some great opportunities for you to score on some fat perch right now. If you're looking for bloodworms, a lot of the South Jersey tackle shops are carrying bloodworms right now. I know Bucktails Outfitters in Mays Landing, for example, also has those bloodworms. Now, if you're fishing in marine waters as of 2019, don't forget to register. You got to go to saltwaterregistry.nj.gov. It's free, it's the law, but go ahead and do that before you forget. And also don't forget your freshwater fishing license. If you want to get in on some trout this year, or maybe try some of those ice fishing conditions, get that license. I would think here at the Garden State Outdoor Sports Show, they might have the ability to get one of your freshwater licenses. I know the Division of Fish and Wildlife is going to be all over the place Thursday through Sunday. They've got their big Garden State Deer Classic here. That's worth checking out. So you might want to stop in and check with the guys from the division, find out about limits and regulations coming up. Also, when you walk in the front door here, pick up your complimentary copy of the Fisherman magazine. We're right in the front door. Check out some of our goodies. We've got the dry bags and the pliers for star rods. Also, the folks at Unsinkable Polarized. We're going to be giving away sets of polarized glasses to somebody. All you have to do is fill out a card, and we're going to give out a few pairs of glasses after every show this year. So come on by. In fact, if you're here on Sunday, just do me a favor. I've got the Eagles-Saints game being recorded. I'm turning off my phone. I don't want to have any updates until I get home. All right? Lips sealed. We'll see you here at the show. Otherwise, we'll see you again next week right here at thefisherman.com.